So, as I said, today we are discussing two-dimensional arrays in Java. So in Java, two-dimensional arrays are little different from C++ actually. C++, even a two-dimensional array is stored in contiguous locations. But in Java, a two-dimensional array is an object of objects, an object of arrays. It's an array of objects of arrays. Let me show you in I will draw and show you how exactly a two-dimensional array looks in Java. Of course, you can access the two-dimensional array just like C++, but the internal implementation of a two-dimensional array is very different in Java than C++. So what is a matrix? A matrix or a two-dimensional array looks something like this. It is a two-dimensional figure. So you can store values in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So you can store numbers in this fashion. Hey Saddam. Oh, is it screen not visible? My screen is not visible? Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry I didn't share my screen. Oh, so many people have messaged me already. I'm really sorry. Is it visible now? Good. So today what are the questions that I'm discussing? These are the questions. Today we are going to discuss two-dimensional arrays. These are the 4 or 5 questions I'm going to discuss today in the entire class in Java. So two-dimensional arrays in Java, how a two-dimensional array or a matrix looks is like this. So this is a 2D array. A 1D array looks something like this, and you store elements like this. Correct? This is a 1D array and you refer it as a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3 and a of 4. But here you have rows and columns. These are called rows and these are called columns. Okay, these are called rows and these are called columns. So row number are 0, 1, 2, 3. Column number are 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I want to refer this particular element in this particular element, then the location of that, say the array name is A, then A of 1 comma 1, this is for row and this is for column. If I want to refer to this particular element, what will be the index value? What will be the indices? A of 3 comma 1. If I want to refer to this, it will be A of 2 and 0. If I want to refer this, it is A of 2 comma 3. Got it? This is how we refer the matrix elements. So first one is row and the second one is column numbers. Row number and column number. Row number, column number. So but in Java, the two-dimensional array internally is implemented in this fashion. First of all, an array is created, an array of reference variables of single dimensional arrays. This is how a two-dimensional array is created in Java. And one flexible thing in Java is you can create a jagged array. Jagged array is something like this. You can create an array with different number of columns. Different number of columns. Like this. And this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is an array of reference variables to single dimensional arrays. So this is the row numbers and this will be the column numbers. And such an array with different number of elements in each and every row is called a jagged array. An array with uneven number of elements in each and every row is called a jagged array. And believe me, jagged array we hardly use. We always prefer to use a uniform array. So how to create a uniform array? So say this is having 3, this should also have 3, this should also have 3, and this should also have 3, like this. So this will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and this will be 0, 1, 2. So if you want to refer this, it is 0, 0. If you want to refer this, this is 1, 0. If you want to refer this, this is 2, 0. If you want to refer this, this is 2, 2, 2, 2. If you want to refer this, this is 3, 2, a of 3, 2, like this. Okay, this is how array is a two-dimensional array is implemented in Java. Okay, now my question is, first program, write a Java program, write a program to create a 2D array, insert data and print the matrix. This data has to be given by the user using scanner. Okay, first we'll create this. This is my target. So let me go to Sublime. I will write a code now. Write a program to create a 2D array, insert data using scanner and print the matrix. That's it. So let me call the class as a two-dimensional matrix or TD matrix. Okay, let me save this as TD matrix.java. So public static void main string args. Okay, so first of all we have to declare a two-dimensional array. Integer array of like this, or you can even declare like this: integer array is equal to new integer of, and you can write how many number of rows and how many number of columns you want. Say I want 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, 3 rows and 3 columns, or 3 rows and 2 columns. That means my array will be somewhat like this. My array will be 3 rows and 2 columns. Only 2 columns, but I want 3 rows, 0, 1, 2 and 0, 1. So I have to fill my data here. Okay, so I created the matrix, but I have to insert data. So to insert data, first of all we have to define a scanner, and for the scanner to work we have to first import the java.util package. Import java.util.scanner. Okay, Now scanner object is ready. Now let me take a for loop. For int I equal to array dot I equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus, and then for loop int j equal to 0, j less than array 0 dot length and j plus plus. And now I have to take the values. Scanner s dot next int. Okay, and now I will insert this value directly. Array of I and j is equal to s dot next int. That's it. I am taking the values, and once I have taken the values, I have to now print it. For int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. For int j equal to 0, j less than array of 0 dot length j plus plus. And now I have to print system dot out dot print, not println, just print, and I will write array of I and j, and let me print a space to separate the numbers, and after every row completes I will print system dot out dot print ln for a new line to start. That's it. My code is complete. Now I have to simply go and start. Java C td matrix dot java. File not found. Okay, file not found. This is not here. Let me first go to the proper location and save. This is in the wrong place. Let me come to desktop. No, let me go to D drive, DSA classes, and here I will save it again. td matrix dot java. Okay, now let me Java td matrix. So now I have to insert the values 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, it has taken 6 values total, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and it is printing 1 2 3 4 5 6. Are you seeing? If I now change this value to 3 instead, now it has become a 3 into 3 matrix. 3 into 3 matrix means now there is one more element here, hai na? Here there will be one more. Now it's a proper square matrix. So let me print something so that it will be clear. System.out.println, enter the values, elements of the matrix. Enter the elements of the matrix, and system.out.println. So I will separate something to make sure that you will understand easily. CLS Java CTD matrix. Okay, Java TD matrix. Enter the elements 1 2 4 5 4 7 3 6 9 8. That's it. So I randomly entered some 9 numbers because 3 into 3 is 9. So 1 2 5 4 7 3 6 9 8. Are you seeing? So we are filling every row first, then we are moving to the other row, and then we are moving to the other row. So row wise we are filling. If you want to fill column wise, simply convert it ij to ji. Here if you change to ji, that's it. Now you will fill Just see. Now I will again insert values. You will see that now I will be inserting the values column wise. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now see, it is filled column wise. First column is filled first, 1 2 3, then 4 5 6, then 7 8 9. So after this class, please go back and you understand about this indices. How are they working internally? Why there is a requirement of two for loops. An inner for loop is needed to fill the values. This you have to understand yourself. I can't explain these small things in each and every class. So these things you should pick and understand by yourselves. Okay, I'll just move on with the next program. So in case you want to create a matrix without user input. So I don't want to take input from the user. Okay, if I don't want to take input from the user, there is no need of a scanner, and there is no need of a for loop. There is no need of a for loop, and we need not ask the user to enter. So how to create? Very simple. Just take let's. Okay, and now you fill 1 2 3 and put a 4 5 6 7 8 9. That's it. System.out.println ********. Now you see this will work fine. This is td matrix 1.java, and if I go back, cls java ctd matrix 1.java, and if I say java td matrix, see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, this is also working fine. So this is every row. This is row 1, row 2 and row 3. You can also create a jagged array. As I said, you can also create a jagged array. You need not have equal number of elements in each and every row. You can even have multiple elements. In this case, this will not work. In this case, this will not work. Now it will work. CLS java td matrix 1.java, working fine. Java td matrix, see, it's working fine, right? Now it will work. Why did I change 0 to I? Understand yourself. Why did I change 0 to I? What is the problem with 0? If I'll just keep 0 and if I do the same activity, see, I am not getting all the elements. Some elements are missing, and if I remove this and if I try to compile this will throw in array index out of bound error. Why am I getting array index out of bound error? See, there is array index out of bound error coming. Why is it coming? So this you should analyze yourself and come back and tell me why did we get that error. Okay, I am not going to discuss all those basic things in this class. So first question is complete. Coming to the second question. Write a program to perform matrix addition. Yeah. Write a program to perform matrix addition. Class matrix add. In this example, I will not use the main method to do the work. I will take a separate class. I will take a separate method. And the method will will generate the matrix addition matrix. Okay, add matrix int a int b. This will take two matrices. It will take two matrices and it will do the addition job. So if it has to return, so it has to return an integer matrix. Let me save it as matrix addition.java. So let me take two simple, see, you all know matrix addition basics, na? Should I have to explain? Should I have to explain matrix addition basics? You all understand what is matrix addition, right? What is matrix addition? This is matrix addition. Mathematics. Very simple mathematics. See, what is happening here? So 4, 8, 3, 7, 1, 0, 5, 2. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 plus 0 is 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. 7 plus 2 is 9. So the final output will be 5, 8, 8, 9. 5, 8, 8, 9 will the final matrix. So very simple formula, matrix addition. This is the final formula. The A11 plus B11, A12 plus B12, A21 plus B21. This is how matrix addition happens. Now how to do that in the program? So let me take two arrays, and I will not take input from the user. I will directly create the arrays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, integer b, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are my two arrays, and I want to add them using the this method. So I will simply pass these both matrices to the method, and the method will have to do the job. The method will have to do the job of adding these two matrices and finally return the resultant matrix. And that resultant matrix will be stored in C, and we will use a for loop to print it. So why a for loop? Can you print a matrix without a for loop? Is it possible? Is it possible to print a matrix without for loop? Just think about it. This is a question from my side. That's it. My basic job is done. Now coming to the actual question. Now how will I create an array of okay, so I am creating an array C, and I will use a for loop int I equal to 0, I less than I plus plus. Okay, now I have to perform the activity. C of ij is equal to A of ij plus B of ij. That's it, na? That is matrix addition. Nothing more than this. Return C. My work is done. So Java C matrix addition.java. We need not give any input. The inputs are already hard coded in the code itself. Just a minute. Java C matrix addition.java. File not found. DSA classes loni leda. Why is this the default place? So Java C matrix addition dot Java matrix addition. That's it. I got the output. See, matrix, both the matrices are added. Output is 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10. Why like that? Because I have taken one seedha and one ulta. 9 plus 1 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, 7 plus 3 is 10, 6 plus 4 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10, 6 plus 4 is 10, 7 plus 3 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, 9 plus 1 is 10. So I am getting ekdam perfect answer. Got it? Got it, got it, got it. So it's not that you can only add square matrices, you can also add normal rectangular shape matrices as well. In this case there are only 2 columns but 3 rows. In this case there are only 2 columns but 3 rows. Even now my code is going to work fine. Just see, Java C matrix addition dot Java and Java matrix addition 10 10 10 10 10 10. It's working fine. Got it? So very simple. What I have exactly done is C of ij is equal to A of ij plus B of ij using a for loop logic and return the C value. That's it. Very simple code. So matrix addition was very simple. I janmujke kept a simple question to give confidence to you. But my next question is matrix multiplication. For this you must know mathematics. See, coding requires some basic knowledge of mathematics, 11th 12th mathematics, some basic knowledge like matrices, these things, powers, combinations, permutations and combinations. These are some basic mathematics which you must revise to do programming. It is very important for programming. Got it? So now let me copy paste this code here. Instead of matrix addition, multiplication. Multiply. That's it. Multiply. Now this is not going to work. This is not going to work. And neither is this going to work. Let me save this. Matrix multiplication dot Java. Save. What is matrix multiplication? So matrix addition is fine. What about matrix multiplication? How does matrix multiplication look? So this is how matrix multiplication happen. A row is multiplied with a column. A row is multiplied with a column. Correct? A row is multiplied with a column. A row is multiplied with a column. So let me show you. So say there is a matrix 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is a matrix. I'll call this matrix as A. And there is another matrix 1 2 3 4 and 5 6. Okay, there is one more matrix, or let me increase 5 6 7 and 8. So this matrix is 3 into 2 and this matrix is 2 into 4. Is matrix multiplication possible? Is matrix multiplication possible in this case? Can you tell me, is matrix multiplication possible? Shiva Sai Reddy, matrix multiplication is possible or not? Raju, Ratnesh, Divyanshu, Angad, Ajay, matrix multiplication is possible or not? What is the condition for matrix multiplication? The number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. If these both are same, matrix multiplication is possible. Yes, C equal to R. Matrix multiplication is possible. Raju, matrix multiplication possible or not? It's possible. It's possible, very much possible. So the output will be 3 into 4. The output will be 3 into 4. Let me show you how the output will be. The first row multiplied with the first column. So 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2. 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2. The first row multiplied with the second column. 1 into 3 plus 2 into 4. The first row multiplied with the third column. 1 into 5 plus 2 into 6. The first row multiplied with the fourth column. 1 into 7 plus 2 into 8. Got it? Then the first row multiplied with the first column. 3 into 1 plus 4 into 2. 3 into 3 plus 4 into 4. 3 into 5 plus 4 into 6, 3 into 7 plus 4 into 8. So this is how the matrix multiplication happens. Did you understand? What will be here? 5 into 1 plus 5 into 2 and so on. Matrix multiplication इस प्रकार से होता है. So the only condition is the number of rows in the first matrix and the number of columns in the second matrix can be anything. The only condition is the number of columns in the first matrix and the number of rows in the second matrix must be same. If that is the case, matrix multiplication will surely happen. Now tell me, if I take two matrices A of 3, 2, and if I take a second matrix A of 2, 4, then my output matrix, the resultant matrix, will be of what lengths? It will be of A dot length. It will be of A dot length and B dot A dot length and B0 dot length. A dot length and B0 dot length. In the previous question, if you see, I have created A dot length and A0 dot length, but here in this case this is not going to work. I have to create B0 dot length. Clear? And this for loop is again going to change. I'll explain you that later. पहले बाकी सब काम करते हैं. तो कंपलसरी क्या है? A और B का हाँ, even before sending na, I will put a check condition. If A0 dot length is equal to B dot length, system dot out dot println matrix multiplication possible. Okay, only then it is possible and it will proceed ahead. Else matrix multiplication is not possible. Else matrix multiplication not possible. If matrix multiplication is not possible, exit 0. Okay, the program will stop there. It will not go ahead, because it will go ahead, it will create errors. It will give me exceptions, so better not allow it to go ahead. We will stop it here. इसी में बंद कर देंगे. Matrix multiplication not possible and exit. That's it. JVM stopped. Got it? This is how my program is going to run now. So before that, यहाँ पे देखो ये मैट्रिक्स चलेगा क्या? A और B. अभी कंडीशन क्या है A और B का? देखो A और B is like this. A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is A. A is 3 comma 2 and B is 9 8 7 6 5 4. This is B. B is also 3 comma 2. Is matrix multiplication possible? Is matrix multiplication possible? Tell me, is matrix multiplication possible? No. Very simple. Matrix multiplication not possible. Matrix addition is possible, but multiplication not possible because this is 3 and this is 2. They both are not same. Hence matrix multiplication is not possible. Not possible. तो मुझे possible बनाना है तो इसका मुझे 3 into 2 को मुझे 2 into 3 करना है, तो मुझे बदलना है. So let me change the second matrix. I will make the second matrix as 9 comma 8 comma 7 6 comma 5 comma 4 3 comma 2 comma 1. Okay, 3 comma 2 comma 1, or else let me remove 1 best. Then it will be possible. Yeah, in this case it is 3 into 2 and 2 into 3. Now it is possible or not? Possible, no? 3 into 2 and 2 into 3 possible? Yes, possible. बढ़िया. तो add matrix नहीं है अभी, इसका नाम हो गया multiply. हटा दो add. multiply A comma B. Okay, multiply A comma B. So C रेडी हो गया. अभी मुझे काम करना है एक्चुअल कोड पे. तो देखो एक्चुअल कोड कैसे लिखा जाता है. I equal to 0, I less than A dot length I plus plus. For int j is equal to 0, j less than what? J less than A0 dot length j plus plus. कहाँ गया ये? Okay, and for int k equal to 0, k less than b dot length b0 dot length k plus plus. I want 3 loops, not just 2, but in this case I want 3 loops. I will tell you the reason why, but first understand this, that we need 3 loops. Why do we need 3 loops? Let me explain. So in my example, let me take the example 1 2 4 5 7 8 1 2 4 5 7 8 multiplied with 9 8 7 and 6 5 4. Okay, so this is A 3 comma 2 and this is B 2 comma 3. My final output will be 3 comma 3, C 3 comma 3. Now this is 0 1 2. So to traverse each and every row I am using the first loop. This first loop is for that purpose. First loop is, see, I equal to 0, I less than A dot length. That means it will traverse first row, second row, third row. Okay, and this is the outermost loop. Outermost loop runs the slowest. देखो, अगर एक फॉर लूप है, फॉर लूप के अंदर दूसरा फॉर लूप है और दूसरे के अंदर तीसरा फॉर लूप है. देखो, तो ये फॉर लूप, अगर ये फॉर लूप रन होगा 5 बार, ये फॉर लूप रन होगा 5 बार और ये फॉर लूप रन होगा 5 बार, तो बताओ तो ये फॉर लूप एक्चुअली कितना बार रन होगा? ये फॉर लूप एक्चुअली कितना बार रन होगा? दिस फॉर लूप रन्स हाउ मेनी टाइम्स एक्चुअली? Because this for loop is inside this for loop, for every iteration of this for loop will execute 5 times. That means every iteration, yani 5 iterations 5 times. So 5 into 5 25 times this for loop will run because of this for loop, but this for loop is inside this for loop. If this for loop is going to execute 5 times, that means 5 into 5, so this for loop itself will execute 25 times, then this for loop will execute how many times? 125 times, and this for loop will execute only 5 times. Yani outer for loop 5 times, inner for loop 25 times, and innermost for loop is 125 times. Are you getting? So most maximum number of time execution happens which for loop? The innermost for loop, then the second, and then the last. Clear? Understood what is a inner for loop, what is an outer for loop? Outer for loop runs the slowest and the less number of times. So I am keeping this row as the slowest. Why slowest? Just see in this case. Are you not keeping this row constant for this entire traversal? 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2, 1 into 3 plus 2 into 4, 1 into 5 plus 2 into 6, 1 into 7 plus 2 into 8. For each and every iteration, this row is constant, right? This row is constant. So this row has to be outer. This row number is constant, 0. Again, this column number is iterating 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, but this row has to be outer. Got it? So 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2, 1 into 3 plus 2 into 4, 1 into 5 plus 2 into 6, 1 into 7 plus 2 into 8. Now see, एक हो गया रो नंबर को मैं बोलूंगा I. दूसरा हो गया कॉलम नंबर, इसका कॉलम नंबर और इसका रो नंबर सेम है तो दोनों को मैं बोलूंगा J. तीसरा हो गया इसका कॉलम नंबर और इसको मैं बोलूंगा K. तो मुझे तीन वेरिएबल्स रख रहे हैं I J K. तो मैं इन शॉर्ट एक लिख सकता हूं, कुछ ऐसा लिख सकता हूं, देखो ठीक है. तो मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख सकता हूं, आई कैन राइट C of ij is equal to A of ik into B of k into I, and initially C of ij will be 0 and then it will be added, it will be plus equal to, because we have to add how many values? 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 है ना. 1 into 1 मल्टीप्लाई पहले करेंगे, उसको Cij में डालेंगे और फिर 2 into 2 भी करेंगे, उसको भी Cij में डालेंगे. So this is the condition I have to write. This is the condition I have to write. If you have any doubt in my this particular thing, so you please after this session go back, open matrix multiplication program somewhere and go through the program, understand, try to dry run yourself. You understand what is dry run? Take few values and you feel that you are the JVM and you do the work of JVM. पहले यहाँ पे जाएगा, फिर इधर आएगा, फिर इतना multiply करके इसमें डालेगा, फिर आगे बढ़ेगा. Like this you do it yourself, you will get more clarity. Okay, so I will write C of ij plus equal to A of ik, sorry, not plus, multiplied by B of kj. But first we have to set, for every iteration we have to set C of ij is equal to 0 so that this addition will keep happening properly. That's it. Return C and it will return the values. So my code is complete. Let me go back, CLS Java C matrix multiplication dot Java. Error, some error is there. Okay, small error, I forgot to keep extra curly brace here. That's it. Exit, cannot find symbol, method exit int class matrix multiplication. सिस्टम डॉट एग्जिट होता होगा शायद, सिस्टम डॉट एग्जिट, यस, जावा matrix multiplication exception, array index out of bound exception at line number Java 11 at line number 27. At line number 27 there is an array index out of bound exception. Let me check why is it so. Array index out of bound exception, int a, int b, int c is equal to new integer a dot length and b 0 dot length. Finding that's बिल्कुल सही, I equal to I less than a dot length. Yeah, this is the problem. Yes, now it should work. Yeah, working. Carefully observe the values, are they proper? You can cross check the values. Let me go back. So 1 into 9 plus 2 into 6. 12 plus 9 is how much? 2 into 6 is 12. 12 plus 9 is how much? 12 plus 9 is 21. Cross check. 7 into 7 plus 8 into 4. 8 into 4 is 32. 7 into 7 is 49. 49 plus 34. 49, say 50 plus 34, 35. So 50 plus 35 is 85. 85 minus 3 is 83. 83 or 81. 7 into 8 into 7 into 7 is 49 plus 8 into 4 is 32. Sorry, 32. 30 plus 50 is 80. Minus 1 plus 2, 81. Correct answer, 81. Okay, it's working fine. My program is working fine. So why these loops are like this? You analyze. This is the homework for you. You please analyze why these loops are like this. You go through this code. I will copy paste this code in the location, and you can go through. Okay. So almost our time is up today. So these are assignment questions. You can try these questions. Yeah, I'll copy paste my codes here. TD matrix 1, copy paste. TD matrix 2, copy paste. Matrix addition, copy paste. Matrix multiplication, copy paste. Okay, you can access these codes which we have written today from this location, protectedtext.com, data structures 8 p.m. The topic name is two-dimensional arrays. Okay, posted the values. A C of ij equal to yeah, correct, Angad got it right. So sorry, I couldn't solve all the questions because I had to explain initial part nicely. I'm sure people will have confusion in this matrix multiplication. I want you people to go through some online articles on matrix multiplication. You can simply type matrix multiplication geeks for geeks. Okay, program to multiply two matrices. See, you will get this. So I'm just copy pasting this article for your reference in case you want to understand this basic things nicely. Which loop works for what, this you can go through. Okay. Here you can type Java and you will get a Java solution. Yeah. See, here you get a Java solution. Same thing is done here if you can observe. This time complexities I will discuss when I will start asymptotic analysis. I will take 2 more classes before starting the actual data structures. 2 more classes to start data structures. Once basics of this Java programming logic building is clear to all of you, then you can actually understand asymptotic analysis better. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. We will end the class here. This lecture will be uploaded by night in YouTube also for your referral. Please try to solve these assignments. First try to code these questions which I solved without seeing my code. You try to solve this in your laptops. If you are not getting, then you can refer to my code. If you are not getting my code, then refer to some articles on Geeks for Geeks and try to solve it. At any cost, try to solve it yourself and then try these 2 questions. One is spirally traversing a matrix and one is rotating a matrix by 90 degrees. These are the 2 questions which you have to try solving. This is your homework. Thank you so much.